So operations, it's one of those things that really holds us back in terms of making that commitment to sales and marketing. And I would venture to guess if Elise, like me or many of us ramping up and scaling up our business, one of the reasons why we're hesitant to actually put marketing dollars into marketing campaigns is because, you might say to yourself, well, what the heck am I going to do with all these incoming calls? What the heck am I going to do with all these responses? And so, a lot of us are trying to hit our goals, but really self-limiting ourselves by trying to be the person, that's pulling all the puppet strings. You're trying to, be the wizard behind the curtain, and you're trying to, do everything and anything and everything, and you just can't wear all those hats. It's the E-Myth, Michael Gerber, play that we fall into, trying to be everything to your small business, and you just can't do it. So the question is is it just you in the business? And that's so who if you can drop there in the live chat, is it just you and your business? So if you can drop a yes or no, is it just you and your business? Okay, so Bobby said yes. Is it just you and your business? LaShawn, yes. Latia, yes. Is it just you and your business? Drop a yes or no. Yes, no, yes, no. Okay, so the question is it just you and your business? Okay, so you guys can get to see right now how many people are saying yes. And so the challenge with that is it's hard to actually scale your business because there's only 24 hours in a day. Don't need to have a long talk on that, right? So who's doing your admin work if it's just you and your business? That means it's just you. Who's doing your lead follow-up in your business if it's just you? It's just you. So these are things that are limiting your business. It's hard to create additional income streams if it's just you and your business. It's hard to create, processes, standard operating procedures for, how workflow is managed if it's just you and the business. And even if it's just you and a partner or just you and one virtual assistant, it's still difficult, to scale your business. So who actually has thought about hiring a virtual assistant? Say yes, or say raise your hand. say yes if you've thought about hiring a virtual assistant. And so I'm going to actually drop a link in here. We actually just put up a VA site. Let's say just earlier this year. It was, I think, around January. We started. So we actually have VAs for hire. Our VAs are trained to do seller prospecting. You can get more information at dealvas.com, dealvas.com. The cool thing about hiring a VA is it forces you to take a look at your business through the prism of, is my business just me or solely relying on me, or can I systematize things so that my business could actually function if I went on a 30-day vacation? And so that's what hiring a VA forces you to do. It forces you to create standard operating procedures. It forces you to make training videos. It forces you to refine some of the things that you might just do by flying by the seat of your pants if you didn't have someone else working your business. So I highly encourage you guys to consider hiring a VA. It's one of the best things I ever did in starting to scale my business about 15 to 20 years ago. So you can get a VA from sites like Upwork.com, myoutdesk.com. And so there's places you can just Google virtual assistant and find freelance sites, right? So, but we do have investor trained virtual assistants and they are very good at what they do. Our deal VAs help with our done for you services with our deal finders funnel. You can get more information about our VAs and listen to some of their voice samples and their CDs at dealvas.com. Okay, so let me see if I have any questions here. So $600 a month, costly for beginners. So, TJ, and again, any questions about, working with VAs, hiring VAs, outsourcing work to, let's say, a tech team. So we also have a tech team that helps some of our Deal Mastery students. So my answer to that question, TJ, is $600 a month costly for beginners would be to ask you this. Um, when you start a business, don't you think that most businesses and most industries prepare to actually fund and provide a budget for marketing, for human capital like virtual assistants and staff, um, expenses that are going to play out over the 6 years of rent, of utilities, for different things of that nature. So my answer to that question is, TJ, is I don't think it's costly if you are looking at your business like a business. If you're looking at real estate like a hobby, then sure, it's going to be costly. But if you put a business plan together, whether it's a formal business plan or something that's just kind of on a legal yellow pad, and you've written out, your goals, you've written out, you start to talk about your strategy, and you've taken a longer 3 to 5 year look, and you say, okay, I want to be a multifamily property owner, and I want to have 100 units in the next 5 years. And from those 100 units, you say, okay, well, with those 100 units, I want to be bringing in $100,000 a month, of cash flow with those 100 units. You're talking about $1 million of cash flow a year, and so is a $600 a month investment in the infrastructure of your business with virtual assistants that expensive? I mean, I wouldn't think so. So you really have to look at, are you looking to build a business, and of course, what type of infrastructure and human capital, human resources, and also um, other resources like systems and things of that nature that will help you to get there.